Hey, thought I'd do this quick vlog real quick. So Warped Tour's coming up. Really excited, really stoked. A lot of good bands going. Pierce the Veil's going. Escape the Fate. Going to the Utah one. So comes in August 1st. And I'm really stoked for it. Thought to do this quick to just guide for people who, this is the first year. Last year was my first year. I went to see Breathe Carolina, Fallen in Reverse, Secrets, a lot of good bands. So one thing is definitely get sunscreen. That's a big obvious one. August being the hottest month. Sunscreen's definitely a big thing. Loose clothes. I saw people in skinny jeans. Don't know how they pulled it off. I was in skinny jeans, and I was still dying. So I'm gonna have very loose shorts this year. So, and I mean, most of the time I was shirtless. So yeah, sunscreen, loose clothes. Always hit every single tent, every single doesn't matter if it's a merch tent or such stuff for piercings, because they always give out tickets. And last year it's kind of confusing because I wanted to see Fallen in Reverse really, really bad, the meet and greet, and the guy at the merch tent was like, "Oh, all you had to do was just get piece of merch," and I got a bandana, and I thought I missed it, and I went into this line thinking it was Mayday Parade. And before that, prior to that, I went to Mayday Parade's merch tent, and they just gave me a ticket, and they're just like, "Okay, well, this is what you gotta do to get in for the meet and greet." So I'm in this line thinking I'm going to Mayday Parade. It was Fallen in Reverse, and I'm really stoked. Got the bandana. That's all I was told to get. Turns out I had to get a ticket, and I wasn't told. So I probably had to get the ticket after. I don't know. It's like I said, it's very confusing. So I got, I had to choose between Fallen in Reverse, Mayday Parade. I had to choose Fallen in Reverse. Had to see Ronnie and his crew. It was amazing. Then Mice and Men was playing, and I saw the line to Mayday Parade meet and greet, and I just took the chance. So, and then they just gave me the side saying I was the last person to see him, and I was really stoked. All I had to do was get a poster, and that's what they gave me. So definitely hit every single tent you possibly can, and always take a chance, because if I didn't take that chance with Mayday Parade, I probably would have never seen them, and it was amazing seeing them. And even if it's a pedal shit, last year they had big van, flat screens around it. It was nothing but animal abuse. It was okay to be informed and whatever, but I work fast food, so I'm not gonna do some promise. I did the promise for a day, and my brother got a really steak, meaty, very meaty burrito, and turns out I took a bite into it, and the guys I was watching it with called me out, and I couldn't last a day without it. So it was don't eat meat for at least a day, and I did that with it. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I'm not much of a vegetarian. So sunscreen, loose clothes, hit every tent you possibly can, and always pick up people when you're in the mosh pit, or if someone's crowd surfing. Always be aware of your surroundings, because I've gotten hit in the head several times during Breathe Carolinas, and that was probably the biggest mosh pit you could ever be, in Breathe Carolinas last year. That was definitely one of my hypes. So those are my guidelines, I guess. So have fun at Warped Tour. Be safe. See you next time. Little babes. One thing I need to add is that never carry cash openly, in your pocket. Always make sure it's in your wallet and in one of these. Just a simple, backpack with strings. That's where I always carry all my band merch, all my personal information, and all that. Other than that, that's all I gotta say.